Hey everyone, we're here with what sold for, what day is it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes. Starting off the video with a better day than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty rough for us. Was it $80 or something like that? $90?
No, it was 10 something.
Oh, 100 and something, even better. Today was much better. By like 10 o'clock, we already had more sales, and I sold some that Linda's like, why do we even have this? Or why are you even going to list this? And it sold overnight, so that was pretty cool. Anyways, anything you want to say before we get started?
No.
Nope, just really busy here trying to get some stuff organized in the garage, especially with all these manuals we got going, so trying to get through the rest of the death pile. Trying to get through that so Linda can focus on the manuals and we can have room for them. Okay, totals for today. How did we do?
Today we had 11 sales for $293.
So close to 300, which is our kind of our goal. We want to be at an average at least 300. So maybe we have some time when another sale will come through, but it's close to Christmas. So you guys have seen this after Christmas, but it is close at this point, and usually sales kind of slow down as you get this close. Anyways, first item that sold.
First up, we have this men's RVCA blue flannel shirt. It's got blue in it,
Yeah.
but it's mainly blue. It is a new tag regular fit, and it is from Goodwill Hall?
No, Goodwill of our H for our city. Just so I can differentiate. So
gotcha.
you'll
it's
know
from
what.
Goodwill.
Yeah, but it's from Goodwill.
And it sold for $40 shipped.
This was the night that I ended up going out to Goodwill when Linda was finishing her cleaning job, and I'm like, hey, can I go to the thrift store real quick? And she's like, and I went there and got a bunch of clothes, and this was $8, and it's all for 40 shipped, probably pat a flat rate. So happy about that one. It was brand new with tax, easy one. This is the item that Linda's like, how do we even have this random lid here? This is to a Brother typewriter we sold already.
Yeah.
And this piece had fallen underneath a shelf at the entrance of our garage here when it first came in. I didn't even know we had it to begin with, but I grabbed it and I'm like, oh, this must go to that typewriter. I looked it up. Sure enough, it does. And we sold it for?
We sold it for $30 shipped.
It's a good typewriter. It sold for $130 without this. They usually sell for about $150 with this. I charged $30. This will go first class if Linda gets it. Can find a box that'll work for it. This should be pretty good. And there were no comps. I just kind of made my price. So $30 on that. Happy to see it go.
Next up, we have this Aquasource stainless steel shower hose. It is in the box. The box was opened at one point by somebody.
Open box, though.
But it wasn't used, and it sold for $15 shipped.
Yeah, this one, it's not really the greatest. It just came in a big bulk buy. It hopefully will go first class, but
we'll see.
We'll see. I wouldn't buy that one again either.
Next up, we have Family Party 30 Great Games for the Wii, and that one sold for $9.
This looks like a family having lots of fun cutting some wood, playing soccer, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I didn't get that.
No. There's one item that we didn't get. Linda didn't grab it yet, but it's a clothing item. It is a Mizzou Tigers, I believe.
Yeah.
That's Missouri Tigers, it's like a...
It says college.
Yeah, no, it's a college jacket, but it's like the nylon material.
It's a windbreaker.
Yeah, it's a windbreaker. That's what it is. And that one sold for?
$30 shipped.
That was the best offer. Old. It's an old listing. I think I paid $5 for it, so it finally sold. Happy to see it go.
Next up, we got The Essentials of Spiritual Growth, Volume 2 by Tony Evans. It is audio CD, and it sold for $20 shipped.
Brand new. This one was $3 at the thrift store. Brand new sealed. Took a while to sell, though, for sure.
Then, this is
We've sold
Disney
many
item.
of these. We've sold many little popcorn buckets.
This is one of the aliens from Toy Story dressed as Santa, and it
looks great.
Yeah, it does. It's cute. And it is a popcorn bucket, and it sold for $35 shipped.
He was $5. I don't know what it is. It's probably going to cost a lot to ship. I just couldn't pass a little cool Disney guy up. So someone got him. Hopefully they'll add him to their Christmas collection. But yep, $35 shipped. What do you think? Probably $10 or $15?
Yeah, depending on where it goes.
Yeah. So maybe we'll make $10 on it, $12 when it's all said and done. This is a cool one too. I was telling Linda.
This is a crazy one. This is a bestie buy, guys. So this is a vintage Commodore Cruise Line cruise ship tag, possibly out of Miami, Florida, and it literally is off a tag you stick on like.
Oh, it was for like a keychain or something.
Like maybe for your room key or something. Yeah, room key.
It's not that old, but I mean, we found the guy. He bought a storage unit and he had a bunch of stuff from this lady, and I found a couple of these little Commodore pieces. There was no comps. Comps for other cruise ones that appeared to be from the same time were selling for like $10 or $12. I listed mine for $15.
And it sold for $15
overnight. So I probably should have listed it higher. But if you ever find, I know people collect old cruise stuff, old restaurant like menus from like the 50s and earlier. If you can find weird stuff like that, some of it has some money. So That was $15.
Next up, we have an iClicker 2 it's a student remote for something.
Using like college classes, I think, like if they're taking like tests or like attendance or stuff, you can like prove that you're there, I think, or whatever. I think that's what it means. But there's an iClicker 1 and the 2. The 1 doesn't sell as well anymore, I don't think. I think the 2 is the better one. And it sold for?
It sold $15 shipped.
But who knows if these are as good with, you know, probably not as sought after because a lot of stuff is online now anyways.
And it sold for... I'm sorry, it was also a bestie buy.
That was $1 at its garage sale.
This must be one of those ones that when they're asking questions, you
yeah, you can like A, B, C, yeah, I think so.
Oh. Next up, we have this 1985 letter D bronze belt buckle. It's vintage.
From 85.
And it is from the Rolling Stones buy.
Yeah, it's from 1985. It says solid bronze.
It is going global shipping program, and it sold for $40 shipped.
Probably to some guy named Dan or something, you know, just wants to wear this big old belt buckle so people know what's up. Dennis, maybe, who knows? David.
Well, the buyer username starts with a D.
Knew it. Knew it. Guy's gonna rock this out there. People are like, what's your name? Oh, you didn't know? Starts with a D. Anyways, I bought a bunch of these in the Rolling Stones, a bunch of little belt buckles. This is the first one to sell. $40 is awesome on that one, though. There weren't any comps. I just listed high, and that's why I love global shipping buyers, because they'll just pay.
Yeah.
They'll just pay whatever the price is. They don't even, half the time, they don't even care. So, there's 2 of these. Did you pick the right one?
Yeah.
No, like, because it's based
yes.
on... Okay. This one is the one without the battery cover. Okay, good. Because we have 3. We have 3. 2 with the slip cover, 1 without.
And this slip cover specifically is the one with a bend here, which is photographed.
So Linda obviously did a good job. And I made sure to photograph it so we could tell the difference. This little guy sold for?
This little guy sold for $30 shipped.
Oh, and this is a VHS. Like, you can put the little camcorder tapes in here. You put them in here and a battery on the side, and you put it in your VHS, and you can watch your camcorder tapes on your VCR. That's what these do. So they're pretty sought after, especially this time of year, because a lot of people are pulling out like old family video and stuff. And like, oh, we can watch our old tapes, and you don't have to hook your camera up to anything. You can just pull the tape out, put it in here, you're good to go. So these usually go for about $20 to $40, depending on what they are. A brand new one, $40 or so. So we'll take our $30 on that. I bought a camera, 2 cameras for $25, and there were 3 of these included in all the bags. So that was awesome. We'll make just as much money on these as we will the cameras. And that's everything. So we're hoping some more sales will come through to get to 300, but we will be thankful. Luckily, pretty easy to pack except for the Santa guy. Maybe the little cover is a little bit challenging, but we're waiting on. We did sell a hat today for $15. We'll see if they come through. And then we got one item to cancel. They didn't pay. And then a jersey Linda's looking at that we sold that I don't think they're going to pay.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah.
That's the nasty one?
Yeah, it was nasty. We sold it one time, and then we found this little blemish on it, so we canceled. The person wanted to cancel. We told them, which was our fault. Listed again with the blemish, and now it's sold, and the person still hasn't paid. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully some more will come through, and if not, we will see you guys tomorrow with what sells tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone. We are back with what sold for Thursday, I believe it is. Yes, Thursday. Linda's actually doing her cleaning job at our church, so she's just got a lot going on today. I have off, so I'm gonna go. We didn't print these or do this video last night, so I'm doing it today. They got to get packed up and out of here. I got Tori here with me. She's with Daddy. We're at that part of the day where you're just ready for nap time, but she's not. Shout out to all the moms, stay-at-home moms, dads, anyone out there, grandparents. If you're out there with the kids every day, I applaud you because I know it's not easy and sometimes it gets overlooked. Shout out to my wife, Linda. Sometimes these little turkeys, they're beautiful now, but they can be little troublemakers at times too. So we're going to try to get through this. Bear with me because usually we have Linda here too. I got the numbers in front of me. We had 10 sales yesterday for $383. Pretty good sale still considering. A lot of easy stuff to pack except for 2 larger items, so I'll get those taken care of. Hopefully we'll be able to manage with both the kids without Linda here. So again, we applaud all you people taking care of babies out there. Okay, first item though is a Pepsi hat. This is a really old listing. You guys will see it. Whatever the screenshot. This is an old Pepsi Cola hat here. It's a trucker style mesh hat with it's got the little rope or whatever too. This sold for best offer of $15. It's been listed probably for years. I'm just happy to see it go. A lot of my old items, usually I have them running on a really deep discounted sale. But after I do that for a few months, I'll then go ahead and let them, whatever the list price is, I'll leave them there and put no sale on them and just see what happens. See if I get some offers. And sometimes stuff will sell full price even though for the past 3 or 4 months it's been on sale for 30% and no one's bought it. So you just never know who might come around, but holding off on the sale a little bit. Hopefully we'll gain some watchers, and then maybe we'll run a sale here at the beginning of the year to see if it gets rid of some of that older stuff. Yeah. The next time I won't hold up here, but it's a Panasonic Vcr. It sold for $72 shipped. This is just a VCR, not the combo. On this one, it does have a remote, which I ordered for, I want to say about 15 or 16 bucks shipped to me. What I'm doing now with the VCR is if I can find a remote that's affordable, I will order it and pair it with the unit. This one sold in a day. We're going to show you guys another one here today. Same situation. I had the remote, but it sold within a day. When you have the remote, guys, they're selling a lot quicker for me. It's worth paying the extra money, even if it's not going to generate extra income, if it's still going to make you the profit you need, but it might sell it quicker. So keep that in mind. Next item is a Vhs Head Cleaner. This one's brand new, sealed by Recatone. Got this one, I think, in a big box of VHS, and it sold for $13 shipped. Just goes out first class. Not a whole lot there. I love selling CD lots. When I buy big lots of CDs, one of the things I do is I go ahead and if they're not individually valuable, I lot up similar artists. This is Skid Row here. There's 3 CDs. These slots sold for 20 bucks. And the buyer messaged me in the note and said, "Thank you for such a good deal. It's hard to find good deals these days." So I appreciate that. I thought it was a cool note. But yeah, 20 bucks, 3 CDs. You know, maybe in a big lot, you're paying a quarter a piece or 10 cents a piece or maybe 50 cents. Again, you can sell some. Even if someone doesn't have a big lot, if you see a lot of rock, metal, punk type music, even rap music by a similar artist at a garage sale, if you can get them cheap, a lot of times you can lot them together. My goal is to get probably about 4 CDs. I sold this a lot of 3, but I usually try to get 4. And usually you can get 20 bucks, maybe a little bit more. Pulling down my shirt there. Anyways, we got a next item is a Padres hat. This one is buried in my stuff I just listed. It's a Padres hat, brand new with tags. I listed it for 24 bucks. Sales were slow to start the day. So on an offer of 21 bucks to a watcher, and they jumped on it. So this hat was $1 at a garage sale. Nothing really crazy, but it is a newer hat, so it's kind of the style that they're using right now. I think it's strap back as well. And that one again sold for 21 shipped. We put our hats in 6x4x4 box, or 8x6x4 boxes. Sorry, we put our hats in, and that way they're a little bit more protected than just a poly. Next item we have here is a Samsung remote. This is from our vacation this year. This little guy right here sold for like 12 and some change. Guys, the remotes don't always do super valuable. Some go for 20, 25 ship, but some are just these little 10, 12s. But when I buy them in bulk, when we go on vacation, there's just a couple of these thrift stores, and I'll buy all the remotes they have in a bucket. And I find all the ones that are valuable, enough to list at least, and we go ahead and sell them. So 12 bucks here, little bubble wrap, put it in the bubble mailer, and it's on its way. The next item is a Panasonic VHS Play Pack. So this is, we sold one of these the other day, maybe yesterday, I don't even know. These little VHS are the ones you put the little camcorder tapes in, and then you put it in a VCR. So you take this little tape, open it up, put the little camcorder tape in, put a battery in it, and put it in the VCR, and you can watch your, home videos or whatever on the TV. So these are pretty desirable, and a lot of times around Christmas time, people seem to be looking for these even more so. I'm guessing because people are watching home videos. It reminds them of that, memories and stuff like that. So 35 shipped on this one. If you get them sealed, even better. Look out for the name brands, the Panasonic ones. I think Radio Shack has one, but if you can find them, some easy money. Usually you want to test them though to make sure they work. Just put a battery in and a little tape, put it in your VCR, and hopefully it works. And if you're buying camcorders, I'm sure you have some extra tapes lying around. Okay, trying to get through this quick. Next item is a Magnavox Vcr. This is the DVD combo one. It sold for 95 shipped. This one was, I bought 2 Magnavoxes and a battery for 12 bucks at a garage sale. One same edition of the Magnavox, same model. The other one doesn't work though. There's an issue with the open button that for the CD player, DVD player. So I'm going to get another shot at it and open it up and see if I can mess around with it. But either way, I had the remote that goes with this one. I saved it because I save old remotes that I have if I think I might find that unit. And I did this time, paired a remote with it and sold it for 95 shipped, again, in one day. I undercut the market about $5 for some of the average sales, but I'm like, hey, I want to move it quick. I got a remote there. I want to get my money and move on with these VCRs because they take up space. So 95 shipped. I recommend if you're buying VCRs, guys, take the time to test them thoroughly. Put a tape in, rewind it, stop it, play it, fast forward, let it fast forward for a while, let it rewind for a while, and let the movie play for a while. See if there's any issues for when it's playing, if it ends up having issues on the screen or anything's going wrong. Try to get a remote for it, test out the functions, because You may play it for a second and it works, and all of a sudden it shuts down, or maybe when it fast forwards, it shuts it down. You never know. Weird things can happen. Do a good job testing them to make sure you don't get any returns. And then we got a little CD here. This one's brand new sealed. Trey Anastasio, live in New York City. This little guy, I think we have 2 of these if I'm not mistaken, but this one sold for $35 shipped, brand new sealed little digipack here. So surprised, don't know why it's valuable, but we'll take it. 35 bucks on 1 CD is awesome. And lastly, a pair of Converse here. These are pretty cool. I guess they're probably men's or women's technically, but a lady had them. It's got like the little leopard print or whatever it is on the top there, and then it's got this like suede kind of brownish or tannish canvas or whatever. These ones were, I think, $5 at a garage sale. I also bought some Doc Martens there that day, and for $5 as well. And these ones finally sold for $65 shipped, full price. I had a best offer on them. They've been as low as down in the $40, hoping to move them, but every once in a while it works out in your favor and someone comes through and pays full price. So we'll get those shipped out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know I was talking fast, but I'm trying to get all this done. We got a lot to do today, and I got to hopefully get this baby a nap so she'll be well adjusted for later. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We know we're not the biggest channel out there. I know our editing isn't the best, but we're just a family just trying to make a few bucks and make it through life and have a little bit of extra things by selling stuff on eBay. eBay opens us up to a lot of other opportunities. Allows Linda to be a stay-at-home mom. Obviously, she does clean the church and stuff too, but again, allows for a lot of things that I hope that you guys can incorporate some of these items to sell and hopefully benefit your life as well, and maybe have a little extra money for some bills, for a vacation, or whatever, retirement, who knows. Again, we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Say bye. Bye-bye. You wave bye-bye? There we go. Wave bye-bye. The cat hair or something? Yuck. Anyways, bye.